Okay. I'm super excited about today's little interview as I get to interview a longtime friend and colleague and mentor, David Germeau, who I've known now for about 12 years. He's based in Belgium. There's a question I was going to ask, so I've just given it away for you. He's an entrepreneur. He's a thought leader. He's a coach. And I love your shirt, David, by the way, spiritual as hell. I love that.
Yes, that's from one of our friend.
One of a friend. I like it a lot. David, English is his second language. He had to work with me when I was based in Belgium, so he's used to my Kiwi accent, but I had to slow things down. So David, you're based in Belgium.
Yes.
And what hats do you wear at the moment? You've done so many things over the years.
Yes, and the main things I do today is coaching new coaches. That's what I really love. Even if on my expertise, I still try to have contact with my own coachee and my own members or people I train, like elderly. But the main thing I do today is teaching people to be greater coach or to become coaches.
Got it. And you're a father?
Yes, I'm father of two nice little human beings, like 13 and 5. So they're growing up very fast. That's why also I need to keep in shape myself.
Of course, father, husband, and you've owned businesses. You own your own business now. You've been very focused on holistic health in the
Yes.
biggest sense for as long as I've known you. And in fact, I think that's where we became so aligned on so many projects in Europe when we were working together, is just because of your passion. I love that. You're so driven. What is your why? If I was to ask you, what is your why? What is that, David?
What really give me the energy to continue coaching and teaching and learning myself, it's to understand how we can be in a better shape, in a better mood, whatever happens in our life, because we all have experience in life. Sometimes it's nice, happy, sometimes it's harder. So what I like is to find all the tools that we know today to help our clients to be fit at their own level. Like, all people don't really want to be athletes, but they all want to feel better and enjoy life. And working today with elderly, I can see that when we don't take care about our life, sometimes it's getting really hard just to enjoy later time. So I'm getting even more curious than before to link all the great minds that we and you have met through 20 years of career, and try to have something fun, nice, and efficient to train our clients, and in my situations to coaches to train their clients.
Gotcha. All of that I love. And you were just telling me before I pressed record, that you've been doing Zoom calls with elderly people. Is that correct?
Yes, we've done some, yes, during this quarantine, we've done a small capsule of small videos of exercise for the morning or exercise to do at home because they can't move like most people on Earth today. So we try to keep them motivated, connected, because sometimes elderly have a hard time to stay motivated because they don't see people. So we try to have contact with them every day. Sometimes we do Q&A so they can ask us questions about what they should do or shouldn't do at home. And yes, it's been a very interesting time because most people now realize how important is to move when you can't move. I mean, there's so many things happening at the moment.
Yeah, there absolutely is. There absolutely is. You were just showing me a card game. David has invented a card game that there's 52 cards in there, I believe, that have different activities and questions and bits and pieces. Super fun. I love your entrepreneurial spirit. You're always trying to find, something out there to spread the word of wellness and well-being. So David, you do a lot, and I love your why and your passion, but what keeps you going? What keeps you going?
What's keeping me going? It's because with the internet and the facility we have today to have new informations. I remember when I was studying in Sydney, in Australia, in year 2000, sorry, and it was hard to find the information. You need to go to the library and find informations.
Yeah.
Today, you have so amazing informations, and I just want to, as a coach, coaching in French, I have this ability to go and see great coaches in Australia, in New Zealand, in USA, in Canada, all these people who inspiring me with all their whole expertise, and bring it together and adapt it and create some fun and interesting way to push people to do exercise. Even if they don't want to perform, but just increase the level of energy and enthusiasm.
Yeah, enthusiasm. That's it.
Enthusiasm. Thank you. And so that's what keeping me, because there's so many things today happening and so many opportunities to talk about health, nutrition, relaxation. Today, my main subject of learning is the polyvagal theory with the parasympathetic nervous system and the vagus nerve, and all this information that sometimes we use for so many years, but today we have even more tools to make it easy to use for everyone.
Yeah, you are a motivated learner. I mean, you look at your bookshelf behind. I mean, some of the best reads that I've read have come from your bookshelf and your recommendations. So I appreciate that.
Thank you.
David, so I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you doing this, obviously in English and with my New Zealand accent, but you're sort of used to that. And just want to say a big thanks for all that you do for the industry and for everyone out there. And I know you'll continue to be super successful. Okay.
Oh, just thank you, because I know that when we started to work together, we click together, or not kick, click together. Yeah. And since then, you're still one of my most inspiring leader, because you have this ability to connect people and to work as a team. That's something very important for me. And yeah, I am pretty. I appreciate a lot to be able to talk about it with you today.
Okay, I miss you, pal. You look after yourself. Okay, take care, David.
Thank you. Bye bye.